Hey, so here we are again with another episode. This is like number four, right, guys?
Yep.
This is our
Yeah.
this is our fourth one. All right. So real quick, we're going to introduce ourselves. This is episode four of Siblings Talk Trending. I'm Silvia Davis, and these are my sisters and my brother. And in order of birth, let's go next. Leslie, say hi.
Hello.
Our next in line is Lucretia. Lucretia, say hello.
Hello.
And then next up is Gina. Gina, say hi.
Hello. Hi.
And then we have our brother Wesley. Wesley, say hi.
Hello.
All right. So before we get into the video that I want to share with you guys, and just for the record, none of them have seen the video that I plan on sharing with them today. So normally one or two of us have seen it, but not this time. I'm the only one who has seen this one. But before we get into it, I just want to talk about something, a phone call that I got from Daddy last night. Wesley and Lucretia don't know about this. So last week, at the very end of last week's episode, I had talked about how Dad, his air conditioner wasn't working. And so to fix it, Dad used a popsicle stick that he had to put in some kind of connection. I can't speak the technical jargon, but some kind of way he uses a popsicle stick to help tighten the connection so that the air conditioner in his car will work. And at the end of last week's episode, when we were talking about that, I said it was a few years ago that I had noticed that Dad was doing that. And Gina quickly corrected. I said, I think he's still doing it. And Gina quickly corrected me and said, no, he's got that fixed. He's not doing that anymore. Well, our dad watches these episodes, and we got a phone call from him last night. And Gina, you were the first one he called, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had sent him the link and told him to watch, and then I think he called Gina when he saw that part when she corrected it.
Yeah. And what did he tell you, Gina?
He said, yeah, the popsicle stick's still there. That's all he said. I said, what? He said, the popsicle stick's still there. And I started laughing. He said, I thought you got that fixed. He said, no, baby, it's still there. It's still working. Matter of fact, I had to adjust it this afternoon to get the air on.
That's what he said. He called me. He said he just reset it today.
He called me, and I conferenced you in last night because I was dying. I said, "What did you just say, Daddy?" He said, "I had to reset it." I said, "Hold on."
Reset it. Readjust the stick.
Readjust the popsicle stick. I knew. I was like, Daddy, I ain't even mad at you. You know, you got to do what you got to do. And what did he say? He said, back in the day, he would have fixed the car himself, but the way these new cars are, he can't get into it. So he said he can go pay several $100s to fix an AC that he could fix with a popsicle stick. I'm like, I feel you. So, all right. So on to what we're going to talk about today, guys. All right. So here's the deal. You know, tomorrow is October 1st, the beginning of spooky season. So I figured, so I figured maybe we could talk about something that it's something that is coming out, and lots of people are talking about it and very excited about it. So I'm going to share this with you guys and see what you all think about it.
Pick that movie.
Hold on.
Oh God, I can't believe it.
Remember what it felt like
My legs are just going. I passed out.
to see a really scary movie
Like really scared me to death.
in theaters. October 6th. Our daughters need your help. You have some experience with possession.
Yes.
It's time to come back
What you're doing here is dangerous.
and scream again.
Are you looking for Reagan?
Mama,
Baby,
I'm right here.
I don't want to go to hell.
The Exorcist. In theaters October 6th. Rated R. Get tickets now.
Anyway, So I thought that this was kind of, appropriate since we're in spooky season. That's what October is all about. And I know we each have varying opinions about this time of year, scary movies, things like going to Universal Studio and those experiences. So Leslie, you have the most expressive face right now. Anything you want to say? Do you think you might be going to see The Exorcist Believer?
Do you think I'm gonna go see The Exorcist Believer? No, I don't. Why would I pay money to be scared? That has never made sense to me. It has
Okay.
never made sense to me. The Cujo scared me. So no, I'm not. I'm just not. I will not.
Was that the first like scary movie that you can remember?
Cujo and Poltergeist won't do
Cujo and
'em.
Pol-
You know how
and
many
and
years I thought that tree was gonna come through that window and get me? Nope. I don't have a dog. Do y'all ever see me get a dog? I always told Kamal's because of allergies.
oh, you got to be kidding me! Is it because it ain't because of Cujo?
I'll do dogs. There's several reasons, but no, I'm not paying. I'm not going. Busch Gardens not too far away from me. They have a little spooky thing. No, I don't understand it. More power to you, the folks that want to go, but I'm not.
Okay.
It's not me. So.
All right, Lucretia, what about you? Are you going to go see Exorcist the Believer? Do you do scary movies?
No.
Why not?
I don't watch scary movies.
I know,
Life
but
is scary enough.
She looks at the mirror, she's good.
oh,
I knew one was going.
Chris, was that at you or was that at me? Because I need to know.
Wesley absolutely is coming for me. Wesley loves to come after me. But no, I do not do scary movies. I never enjoyed watching a scary movie. I just don't like it. I don't like scary movies. I don't.
okay.
They don't. No.
Gina.
Really?
Look,
Movie.
you know, I know, but this is for those who may not know.
I don't do movies at all. I watch the same 10 movies I've seen in my 46 years of life. I don't really watch movies. So to say what I actually let me not say that, because I did go to the movies the other night and that came up, and that was enough for me. I got it. I got what I needed from it. I don't need no more.
Was it The Equalizer?
I went to the Equalizer and they showed that preview for that movie.
Ah.
And all I said in the movie was, they're gone, let them go. Let them go.
Silvia,
yes.
You already know. This is like 13 ghosts.
13 ghosts. Know. That's exactly what came to my mind. 13 ghosts. Go ahead, Wes, tell it. So Wesley, you tell the story. Wesley and I went to see 13 Ghosts. This was like years ago. And the premise of the movie is this man, and he's got like 2 children, I think, and they go into this house, and this house just keeps changing orientation, and they're trapped in it or something. And he told his children, he said, "Wait here. I'm going to go do something, and when I come back, we are leaving." Well, the children didn't stay where he said. They went and got lost in the house somewhere, so now he's spending the whole movie trying to find him. Wesley looked at me, and Wesley said, "They didn't do what I said, so I guess they got to stay." Wesley said he would have left. And then he asked me, he goes, "Wait a minute, they aren't that old, so I'm not that attached to them." I think that's what he said. So what was it? But you know what, Wesley, that is like talking about how you would react in a real situation. But the question is, would you go see The Exorcist Believer? Do you like scary movies?
I do, depending on who I'm with, because I don't get scared. So it's like, I'd rather see somebody else's reaction and laugh at them and enjoy my popcorn, because scary movies, it's a waste of money. Personally, I just like to go for the popcorn and the sodas and the food. You know me, I'm a foodie. Movies just, I love movies, but I don't get scared. I prefer comedies over horror. But
okay.
I mean, I do get laughs. I laugh and I just look at how stupid people are in these movies and be like, yep, I wouldn't have done that. He did. Or, I'm critiquing. So it's like, yep, don't open. Yep, they gonna open that door. He did. Next, who did?
Yeah.
Next? I'm counting who's gonna die next. That's pretty much what it is.
The famous last words in every horror movie. Hello? Anybody? Wait, anybody there? Those will not be my last words in life. It will not be my last words. So when you talk about Wesley, when you talk about you like seeing other people get scared, okay, oh gosh, there's just so much. Because Gina, you don't like scary movies or movies, period, but you love this time of year, don't you? Isn't Halloween your thing?
Is my thing.
What do you love about Halloween?
Oh, I love dressing up and doing and scaring people and doing stuff. The gorier, the better.
Ooh, okay.
She does that makeup. She does that makeup like real, like it make it look like a hole is in your face and stuff. She does all that.
Yeah,
it's very creative, but it's.
What's that?
I did not.
I said it's very creative, but I'm like,
and that's probably why I like it, because it is creative. I get to play.
That does fall
me and Alicia will be doing our thing this year.
That does fall in line with your creativity. But Leslie, you know, do you guys remember, and you probably don't, but do you guys remember at Gramps' house, mom's house, when we lived there for a little bit and we went trick-or-treating on Kirkland and the greenhouse.
Oh yes, I know the greenhouse.
So everybody, there was, and it just goes to show how silly kids can be, because every kid in the neighborhood we all knew about the greenhouse. There was a house on my grandmother's street that was painted, it was green. And to all of the kids, no kids went trick-or-treating at that house. I didn't, because supposedly the house was green, everything in the house was green. Somebody said she had a green cat. I mean, everything was green, and we were scared to death to go at that house. I have no idea where that even came from. No idea whatsoever. But I other than trick-or-treating there, I still had a good time trick-or-treating in Leslie. You want to share the story of you trick-or-treating at base housing?
Naomi.
Yeah, we were 15 or so. We were teenagers. Shouldn't have been out trick-or-treating, first of all. But we decided we were gonna go trick-or-treating, and it was a couple of us and my best friend. And you remember base housing, like if you go towards the back, new base housing, you go towards the back, it was near the canal. It got like really dark in that back section. And so we were like, okay, it's almost time. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's go home. We were coming to our house. Let's go. And she was like, let's cut through here. Let's cut through the back. And we can cut through and we can beat the other kids and we can get some more candy before everybody shut everything down. And I was just like, no. Me and my other friend were like, no, it's too, there ain't no lights over there. I'm not going back there. And Naomi was trick-or-treating with a chitlin bucket. I don't know if y'all remember. So she had a chitlin bucket. And so she's like, no, we're gonna go through here. And I'm like, I just really don't think that's a good idea. I don't think we should go. It's dark. We should go this way. She said, okay, bye, suckers. And she took off running. She couldn't see. There was a long water hose across the grass, across the yard. She tripped over that. All we heard her holler. And with the moonlight, we was able to see the chitlin bucket go up in the air. All her candy fly out. So we was out there dying. So then, of course, we went to help her. So she's like, oh, my candy. So we picking it all up, throwing it in the chitlin bucket. And then by the time we got back to the house, we were helping sort through. And I was telling the story, I think, to Silvia and a few of you guys. And we're looking and there's grass all in her bucket because we was just picking stuff up and throwing it in there. She got grass stains on her. She bleeding about the lip. But I'm like, when she said, bye, suckers, and took off, and I just seen that thing go up in the air. I'm like, like, that was the best Halloween right there.
I
That
assume
made
that
it
was,
good.
I'm assuming that was probably the last Halloween, seeing how old you guys were.
Yeah, that was the last. That was the best and the last. But yeah,
And you know what?
that
I
was
remember.
funny.
Oh, I didn't answer the question. Yes,
No, you
That
didn't.
is what I was about to say. You haven't
Yeah,
said where you go.
I
I
think
am going to see it.
I knew you would. I knew it.
I have raised a daughter. Jacob's not so much into horror movies. I mean, he'll go. He's like you, Wesley. He'll go, but he's not. It's not like his. Ooh, I got to see this. But Jordan. So The Exorcist is coming out this week, and or technically next week. We want to go see that, and then Saw 10.
mm-mm.
Nope.
That's torture films.
Now
You said Saw 10. Does that mean there's literally 10 of these movies?
I think
Yeah.
Who? No.
Saw X. Now let me say this. I don't want to go see Saw. Saw is just I don't want to go see it. I saw the first 3, I think. Jordan got me to see another one. Jordan is into all of that stuff. This is her time of year. She's into that. I'm going to go see The Exorcist with her. I'm excited about that. I do enjoy scary movies. I do not like torture. I don't like that at all. But I am yes, Leslie.
So if
I-
you don't like torture, yes, Lucretia.
Go ahead.
And she's talking about 10. I'm gonna go. It's number 10.
I'm
Right, that part.
not going to see it. I'm not going to go see that.
So, but hold on now. Mute yourself if you have to. Hold on. Because when you were here visiting one year,
Mhm.
you forced us to come, and I swear it had to be Saw 5 or 6.
I think it was Saw 3. It was 3. I think it was 3.
5, 6,
With
7.
all our
You
cousins.
made us go see it with all our cousins. Yes. And I said, I don't want to go see it. Come on, Leslie. All the cousins is going. You and Krisha and I did not want to go, and you had us go. So you need to go see Saw 10.
And I remember very distinctly there was a part because I thought about it every time I hear the Saw movie. I think about when you guys came with us to watch it, and I did very distinctly remember. I can't remember what it was that happened, but something happened in that movie. And Leslie, you grabbed your purse and said, "I'm gone," and I had to pull you back. You got your purse and stood up to leave. You was like, "That's it. I'm not watching this anymore." But yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't. You said you don't know what it is about enjoying being scared or whatever. I can't answer that. I just there's something about it. And Lucretia,
She gone.
Look, I don't know if y'all caught it a few seconds ago. Cree's camera froze and she was like,
No, I didn't see it. Oh, she back. She back.
My thing just completely left. It just
Cree,
completely just
there was
took
a
away.
second you just froze and it was just the way you're
now we'll go back and watch the recording.
I can't
But
wait to see it.
Do you guys remember when we went, it was me, Lucretia, and Wesley, and we went to Universal Halloween Horror Nights?
And you're when Michael Myers came up behind you, you're laughing at Krisha's face and turned around. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yes, what had happened was I was watching Lucretia. Lucretia had just gotten scared by something. So it was like Lucretia was here, I was here, and Wesley was here. And I see Lucretia, something jumps out at Lucretia, she screams, I'm laughing. Then I turn around and there's a Michael Myers guy dressed up like Michael Myers. And he had like a machete or whatever. And he did like this. And I hollered. And Wesley so Wesley got to see Lucretia get scared. Then he saw me jump out of my skin and he lost it. But I don't know what it is about that, but it's just fun. And Leslie, you should go. You should at least once just go. Krisha went. Krisha, did you not have a good time?
I don't recall. I must have blocked it out.
Hey, just get a Grand Marnier shots. We good.
Yep, they have adult type beverages. They do.
Okay,
As you're standing in line, you could buy Jello shots or whatever. Not that I think I might have had one because I don't really drink like that, but
I'd
it's
probably
a good
get
time.
arrested because the minute somebody scared me, I'm swinging. So y'all may not want me there.
Gina, would you ever go to like Halloween
It
Horror
was
Nights?
a prank.
I went the year before last, I think.
You
Oh,
what?
you did. I went like a year or two ago.
And what'd
How
you
was
think?
I was bored. There was nothing scary that happened at all. It
Where
was
did
hot
you
and I was bored. I was looking
where
forward to it because I heard so much about it, but it wasn't. Leslie, you won't be scared.
Yes, she
at
would.
all?
Leslie? Yes. You don't think she would, Wesley?
I don't think so.
I don't. Real going in paying something for someone to stand there and boo scare me away. I don't. I've been to one of those years ago when I first came here. I don't get scared. I get more mad. Like, why are you all up in my face? You're in my personal space. Your breath is on me. That's more. So I don't enjoy stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
more
learned
scared if you try and get me on a roller coaster or a swing. Don't push me on the swing. Yeah.
I learned something about myself that night. Leslie, you talking about you'll get more mad. So I was having a good time, enjoying myself and just going along for the ride. Somebody jump out at me, I would jump and scream and I was having a good time. But Lucretia, do you remember when we were standing in line and we're just having a good time and the woman in front of us said,
Mhm.
the woman in front of us looked at me and said, "Ugh, I hate drunk N words."
Oh no, I
Yep.
don't.
You don't remember
Yep.
that, Lucretia?
I do.
Wesley, you remember it, right?
Yeah.
She said, "I hate drunk N words." And I was, like I said, I hadn't even been drinking. And I looked at Lucretia, you looked at me and you said, "Did she just say what I think she said?" I'm like, wait, y'all. I said, "Oh yeah, she said that." I'm taking my earrings off. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I said, we about to do this." And then Anna, Wesley, Anna was with Wes, and Anna was like, "Silvia, calm down, calm down." I'm like, "Oh no. I said, she got something to say." And then, but what I realized about myself that night, and I'm glad that happened towards the end of the night, because the rest of my night was ruined. I shouldn't have let it ruin the rest of my night, but I did. I was so angry that every time somebody jumped out at me after that, I'd be like, I mean, you couldn't scare me. And so what I learned about myself that night, what I learned about myself was, if anybody come at me to like try to kidnap me or something like that, if he called me the N word first, he ain't gonna be successful. If he called me the N word before he tried to get me into the van, he will not be successful. I will be ready. I'm like, I learned that about myself. I was too angry to be scared or anything like that from that moment on.
You just said the vans, like the stuff that I don't scare real easy, but can I say the name of a show that I always watch? And can I say that on? Yeah. So I'm a huge fan of Criminal Minds, right? And I think I told you the story before that you watch that and you be like, oh yeah, these some real scenarios. This stuff really be happening out there in the world. And I was at the gym one night late, and I was parked. It was a lot of people there, so I was parked far out, and there was a white panel van parked right close to my car. And so I started walking up, and I'm like, oh no, because I go to get in my car, they're gonna slide that panel van open and snatch me. That's y'all ain't go Criminal Minds me tonight. So I walked around. And I went through the passenger, climbed over, got in. I was like, whoa, I'm safe now. I'm safe.
Okay. All right. I feel you. All right. I hear that. I'm gonna match you.
Okay.
How many times when you're coming in to the house at night and you're closing the garage, you watch and make sure the garage door go all the way down so the killer can't come in?
Right. Yeah.
The killer can't slide under the door as when you ain't looking. So you watch that garage door go all the way down. That's one thing.
Killer or Cujo.
That's one thing that I do. Mm-hmm. Oh, what'd she say?
I said I'm worried about you.
Oh. Please, you. I mean, if anyone, we should be able to share these stories with you, and you'd be like, yes, yes, protect yourself. Hello.
Lucretia,
that's
you
true.
must
I
have.
mean that.
Frozen face. Somebody take a still shot.
She'll be able to see it.
No.
Gina, do
Yeah.
you have? Do
I
you
don't know.
have any?
No.
Lucretia, you just gonna have to go somewhere. Gina, do you have any irrational like fears like that? Like it's just like Leslie, she sees the van. Me, I gotta make sure I gotta see the garage door closed all the way so nothing creep in underneath that as it's closing. Do you have anything like that?
I definitely do the garage. I definitely do that. Make sure the garage door is shut before we get out. I mean, in the van thing, not really, because I don't really see anybody messing with me like that. I'd be waiting for it. I don't see anybody trying me like that though. But I am very cautious when I come out the store, especially with the baby and all the stuff that's going on, making sure I'm aware of my surroundings. And I'm aware of the vans, but they don't scare me because that's going to be a battle for them.
And Wesley, I know you said movies don't scare you, but is there anything that will give you cause for pause? Anything at all?
Precious job. But other than that, no, not really. I can't say there's anything that really scares me or bothers me. So, I mean,
that's fair.
Oh, wait, hold on. Only thing that scares me, I won't say scare, bugs. That's, I mean,
back to
people
that
are
again.
saying bugs. Anything like, if it ain't a dog, maybe a cat. That's the only things that will, I won't even, they have the right of way at all times.
Okay, and we touched on that last week. I know.
That's the only thing.
I wonder what it is about.
I don't know.
But you don't play those.
What about
games.
you, Cree? If Cree could talk, if her phone will let her.
Working better. I hit the Wi-Fi back on.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So what's your thing?
No, well, let's go back to what I was going to tell you guys. I think the scary movies for me was back when Freddy Krueger, is it Freddy Krueger? I think
That's
it's Freddy
his name.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. And it was that song, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. I couldn't watch no scary movies. I can't do, ever since. That's why I don't do scary movies, because I think Freddy's gonna come, and it was hard to sleep.
Right. Poltergeist and Cujo were Poltergeist when the TV went the static. And remember back in the day when the channel went off, the TV would go static like that. I was just like, oh, it's coming. It's coming. No, you said don't go into the light. Diane. I said, nope. No. Right.
Crossover children, all welcome.
Right.
All welcome.
No.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
For like, that's why I don't do scary movie stuff.
You know what? I'm with you, Lucretia. Okay, you got your iconic movie monsters. You got Freddy Krueger. You've got Michael Myers. You've got Pennywise, and maybe you guys don't even know Jason Voorhees. So you've got all those. But I'm here. Okay, Leslie. Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Michael Myers is Halloween.
Okay.
Freddy Krueger is Nightmare on Elm Street.
I know.
And Pennywise is It.
Oh,
and I'm gonna
the clown.
The clown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say of all of those, the OG is Freddy Krueger for me. He is the one because you can't get away from him. You're miserable when you're awake. You can't go to sleep. You can't outrun him. He can change your whole world into your dream world into some kind of state that's horrifying. As for Michael Myers and Jason, you ain't gonna get me if you walking.
Right.
you ain't gonna get me if you walking. I'm like, in every movie people trip and fall. No, that's not gonna be me. My shoes are gonna be tied. I'm gonna be Jackie Joyner Kersey. I'm whoever the Flojo. That's me. You ain't.
Skills.
And you carrying a big old heavy machete. You ain't catching me. You ain't trying to run, Jason. Michael's wearing overalls, he ain't ready for track. You ain't
It'd be like
touching.
that commercial. Why can't we get into the running car?
What? Are you crazy?
I know.
Right.
Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Right.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not catching me if you're running. I think for me though, the ones that get me, I'm more bothered by the psychological thrillers, that the ones that make you think, like it wasn't a horror movie, but Silence of the Lambs.
Right.
You know, that dude, it
Yeah.
puts the lotion in the basket, and I'm like,
Right.
no,
Yeah.
that's the one. Those are the ones that get me inside my head and have me a little bit too
Right.
afraid sometimes.
Right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Got
But
it.
anyway,
Just want the popcorn. Nachos and jalapenos. Popcorn and jalapenos.
popcorn jalapenos.
Yep.
Y'all really paying that money at the movies for y'all paying $35 for some popcorn?
Apparently.
Oh my goodness. Mm-mm.
Um,
Mm-mm.
pay,
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
okay, let's
Say
put
no,
this.
say
This
no
is what
more.
this is what I knew, that I was raising honest children, because Jacob had to be like 4 years old, and I had the microwave popcorn in my purse, and I said, okay, baby. I said, don't ask mama for any popcorn when we first get in. I'm gonna get the popcorn out once we're seated. He's like, why do we have to wait till I said, because technically, baby, mommy's not supposed to be bringing the popcorn in like this. And Jacob's like, oh. He's like,
Me.
I could totally see him.
he said, we're not supposed to. I said, no, not really. He goes, oh, so as we're walking, Jacob's like, oh, mama, I don't know about this. He was so scared. He's like, I don't know about this. I'm like, baby, it's okay. I'm like, yeah, my baby's not gonna grow up to be a dishonest person. He was so scared to death about sneaking some popcorn into the theater.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Well, no, that's when we go. When we used to go, I would take the big purse. But Wesley, it sounds like he is buying popcorn and nachos.
No,
Yeah.
Sylvia
He
treated.
ain't.
what'd you say,
Sylvia,
Wesley?
what?
Sylvia treated.
Oh. Yeah.
I want popcorn in the nachos.
Right. All right. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So
No. Well,
all
you
right.
enjoy your scary movies this upcoming week or two.
Yes, I am looking forward to it. I will text you guys and let you all know how it was.
No need.
That it is.
I'm good.
Yeah, we straight.
I want to know.
Yeah, okay. But we're in
Yeah.
a group text, so y'all just hear about
Nope.
it too.
No,
Nope,
just
we good.
text.
We good. Just West.
That's
Just
fine.
West.
Let me know how the popcorn was.
Well, happy spooky season, guys.
Hmm.
Love you guys.
Make
This is gonna be scary when we get into past October, if she even gets past October.
I
don't
won't
know
be
what we
available month of December. Well, actually,
Right.
November,
We'll
December.
have to circle back in January, right?
All right, so for everybody who's listening, what they are alluding to is my love for Christmas.
Mm.
And they
Our
already
obsession.
know my obsession. I'm so happy
That's
every year around this time, and it already happened. I already did it. I went into Costco and I saw that Costco had their Christmas every year in September. When I first start seeing the Christmas trees and Christmas decorations, I will take a picture and I'll text in the group chat and I'll say, I'm so happy right now. And so this year, what was it? It was a lighted reindeer that I sent you guys a picture of.
Ooh.
I'm so happy right now.
We're glad you're happy. I think we're glad you're happy. Wesley will have his Grinch hat on and
Yes, the French.
Yep.
We've
I
got
think he got me. Huh?
I got some slippers too.
Oh,
Right.
So yes,
Wow.
yes. In December, we'll have to do something special. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, all right. So we're gonna get going, guys. For everybody listening, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're gonna be doing this every week. And guys, I love you. Thanks for joining in.
all right,
Love you
buddy.
Good night, guys. Bye.
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 Good night.